What's up, you guys? Sasha Boss here. Today's Autism Wednesday. Today I'm doing something special. It's more heartfelt. By making these videos, I know people have a lot of emotions and stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. This episode is not special. You might see a happy, fun, positive, generous, funny man right here as Sasha Boss, but today I'm focusing on frustration and anger and how to focus and how to cooperate with that and how I feel when I'm angry. And let's begin. Angry or mad in the house, I make random sounds like oof or gara, things like that. And I go off and sometimes have a storming episode where I pretty much just yell a lot of nonsense, and it's really frustrating. I just can't help it. And I try my best to focus on the positive in the situation, but it's very hard for me. Other examples I do when I am frustrated, when I'm angry, I'm talking about anger really fast. Sometimes I cry. I cry a lot and I yell, and I'm like, why can't I get my way? And I hate. I can't. My brain doesn't process. Why am I angry? How do I cooperate with it? Why am I doing this wrong? I'm just it's hard for me when I'm angry. I think when I'm angry, my body really focuses on the time and the mood. My brain can't process when I'm angry, and it's really hard for me to calm down when I'm angry. It's just hard for me. I try my best to calm down when I'm angry. I hate being angry. The thing is really fast about anger is hunger. You know how when people are hangry? I get hangry so often, I usually throw a tantrum. My body can't help it. My belly, it's really growling. My brain can't cooperate with my stomach. We need to eat. And I have to be patient, which is hard for me, so that's why I throw a fit, which is hard. I get angry and frustrated. It's hard. I don't like it when that happens. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is frustration. Things I do when I'm frustrated. I kind of call things by its nickname. Like, for example, I say, hey you. Something like that. And hey, you little Lego piece. Put this in here. I get frustrated with that. Or for example, I call things by nicknames. For example, my remote, I call it Arthur. My bike, Homer. I just say random things as a thing. I'm like, hey, come on, you little. That's what I do when I build Legos, and it's frustrating. And I storm out the room yelling. Sometimes I cry, and I talk to my parents, and sometimes they ignore me. Which the thing I'm gonna bring up is Sarah. Things I do when I'm frustrated at my schoolwork. I tend to crumble my paper and kind of rip it sometimes. I'm really frustrated, but I can't understand the assignment. My brain can't process why I'm getting frustrated. It's like one of those episodes in my brain. I'm just targeting all my frustration out at once at this little thing. And I need to study across paper, nice and big. And I'm just so frustrated at it. I'm done. And the thing is, my autism wants me to keep on working on it. But I can't. I'm trying to tell myself I can't work on it. I need a break. And my brain wants me to keep on working. My heart says, take a break, Saj, relax, and take a chill pill. The thing I don't understand about anger and frustration with autism is the brain. The brain interprets it like a trigger. It's almost like, I'm using an analogy here. You know when you shoot a gun, it's like the bullet shoots out. That's how my brain feels during an anger and frustration episode. My brain it's so focused on the topic. I storm off and I scream and yell when I'm angry. But when I'm frustrated, I'm a different person. I'm focused on the one thing I'm frustrated on. I'm like, come on, I got this. Come on, I got this. Leave me alone, I got this. That's how I feel when I'm frustrated. I'm doing work, I get stressed. The things I do to calm me down when I'm frustrated is I rub my legs on my pants like this. It's like very good sensory. I do this because it helps calm my body and my mind down when I'm frustrated. It's a way of how I kind of cope with that, but like at the end of the day, I'm not understanding why my brain just can't focus sometimes. I'm trying my best to focus, but like it's frustration is hard, especially when I'm doing stuff for school. I'm focused on school. I'm like, I always throw myself saying, I love school, I got this, but I'm just trying my best not to say that stuff to me. I'm like, just focus on the thing, worry about it later. But now let's talk about coping. Like I said, I rub my hands on my legs when I'm frustrated. Like I do that because it's calming. Also, another thing I do to help with frustration is pretty much I like to rub my hands like this. I do this a lot. It literally just feels good to me. I don't know why. It may feel good to you guys. Just try this. It's boss man's way to stim. In my words, but I do that. Things I like when I'm angry. I like going up to hug my mom when I'm really angry. I hug her really tight because like it helps me calm down. Because like when I'm frustrated or angry, I'm just one person I want to go to is my mom. She's like the rock. Like she literally I give her a hug and it makes me feel 100 times better. Like when I'm angry, shout out to my mom. Like shout out the woman who gave birth to me. Just shout out to her. But please thank your mothers and also your mother-in-laws if you have one. Sorry. Let's go back to focusing on Autism Wednesday. I tend to go hug my mom when I'm stressed because it's really nice to do that. Like when I'm really worried and stuff, I go to my dad. Like mostly because I'm worried, I go to my dad because like I like to ask him to come to my room. I'm like nervous about stuff, but it might be another Autism Wednesday. But I go to my dad for advice. Like I talk to him about the situation, and he helps me calm down in the sorts. Like he tells me what's going to happen at this time. Like I said, I like being on schedule, which schedule helps me not feel frustrated with my life. But when I'm angry, my brother tries to tell me, "Saj, it's gonna be okay. It's okay." Just like I think Shrey he just tries to help me, saying, "You got this. Put your mind over matter." I don't know what mind over matter means. I think it's some sort of sarcasm, but my brother tends to help me a lot. The number one healer of frustration and anger is my therapist, Sarah. Sarah is so nice when it comes to anger and frustration. She's like the doctor of doctors to this thing with autism. I don't know what she does for a living, but she's a talented woman. Shout out to Sarah. But she literally gives me calming techniques, and that really helps. So some of the calming techniques I do is the 1, 2, 3. What do I see? Like I do this. Take a deep breath. Open my eyes. Look at all the things I see. Like I see like a door, a plant, and I see a chair. What do I feel in the situation? I feel calmer because I feel like a chair. What do you smell? I smell my sweaty dog. He just played outside. I taste a strawberry because I just ate a strawberry. That really helps me calm down. Seriously, shout out to Sarah. Another thing I do to help calm myself down is pet my dog. By petting my dog, he is so nice. He just literally just sits there for me and pets him, but sometimes when he gives me a message, I don't like that. I like being with them all the time. It's just a super thing. It's a super strength to me, is petting my dog. It gives me strength to being calm and stuff. Like when I feel like frustrated or angry, and I just go to my dog and pet him. I pet him because like it helps me out. A way that you could try to cope with like your anger and frustration, just take a deep breath once in a while and just think on the positive, not the bad. Just think on the good side of things. Just be more polite around the world. Especially coronavirus, it can be a frustrating and challenging time. You may feel like you're trapped and stuff, but like just stay focused and stay positive in the most situations. And I just really want to get the word on what things that I could do with anger and frustration. If you're on the spectrum or you work with kids on the spectrum, drop down in the comments saying if any of these calming techniques or ways you can be relatable to me, like how you feel frustrated and how do you cope with it. Just drop in the comments. Just let me know if you guys feel the same way like I do, and the calming techniques actually work. It's like just doing anything sensory when I'm angry or frustrated helps me a lot, and I don't like feeling angry or frustrated. So I'm gonna end the video here, and hopefully you guys like and subscribe at Sasha Boss, and just try to live your life as peacefully as possible. I know it's troubling times, so I'm gonna say thank you to all the doctors and nurses and pharmacists out there. I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos, and huge shout out to my grandpa, my dad's grandpa. He watches videos and he really likes them, so huge shout out to him. I want to say thank you guys for watching. Sasha Boss. Peace out.